Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm starting off my video with no brows and you guys know I always do my brows off camera, so I really feel so incomplete right now. It's because I've had this brow product that I've wanted to try for a while, and in fact, okay, listen, I was really on top of the launch. I ordered this off Sephora. I overnighted it to my house. However, that week I didn't plan on getting a chemical peel and I ended up getting one and my face was peeling off when I was supposed to film with this brow product. So now I'm a little bit behind. There's been several reviews posted about it, but I purposefully haven't watched any of them so that I can have a genuine reaction and review for you guys that is not biased or influenced by any other review. So the product that I'm going to be talking about today is from Benefit. It's their newest brow product and it's called the Brow Contour Pro. This is a 4-in-1 contour pencil for your eyebrows. You guys know that my eyebrows, are pretty non-existent. I'm pretty picky when it comes to brow products. I need things that are going to look pretty natural, that will be fast to use, because if they're too time consuming, I don't tend to grab them because my makeup routine will take like an hour and a half just for an everyday look because of my brows. So the shade that I picked up is Brown Light. Let me see how many shades they have. So it looks like they have 5 different shades. We'll see how this one works on me. I'm also pretty picky with the shade of my brow pencil, so I'm a hard critic when it comes to brow products, but I feel like this is a really clever kind of product. It's very intriguing. A 4-in-1 is kind of cool. It retails for $34, and so we'll see if that's kind of worth the price or not. Let's just get right into it. Here is what the pen looks like. All 4 products are in this one pen, which is really cool. I know a lot of you guys are reminded of those pens that we all used to play with back in the day. My dad used to have a pen that had the 4 different colors on it, and I used to love to steal it from his bag at church and draw flowers using the green and the red. So this is kind of a fun little product because of that. It's really kind of a reminder of my childhood, and I'm sure it is for you guys as well. So the concept of this brow pen is to have a lighter shade to fill in this inner part here. There's a bit of a deeper shade to really define the edges, which I personally do anyway, so that's why I'm kind of intrigued by this and I'm excited to see if it works well. Then there is a definer shade and a highlighter shade. So I'm just gonna basically kind of go off the back of the box and follow these directions to see if we can create a great brow. I'm gonna do one brow so we can compare it to the other one and kind of see if we like it or not. So we're starting off with a shapeless and flat brow. Check. Okay, start with the lighter shade, and with the deeper shade, define and clean edges. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the lighter shade, so I'm gonna click the pen down, and then you twist the product up. Pretty easy to use, pretty self-explanatory. Let's give this a whirl. The only thing it does not have is a spoolie, and I always use a spoolie in all my brow products. So I have another brow pencil from Benefit that I'm going to use just to brush it up. And we're gonna start just kind of feathering in the brow using the lighter shade of the product. The actual tip of the product is a little bit thicker than what I prefer with a brow pencil, just because I do have really wispy kind of brow hairs naturally, so I do like to mimic that. You guys know I've been really enjoying the MAC kind of felt pen, and it's really for that reason. There's a nice fine tip at the end that I can get those really great hair-like strokes. This pen is a little bit thick. I'm not sure if I'm able to get as hair-like of strokes as I usually like to do, but we're gonna try our best, okay? Oh, there we go. Okay, so if I kind of have it more towards the edge, like laying it perfectly flat on the skin and really flicking it up, I felt like I got some hair-like strokes there. Cool, I'm into that. Okay, we're just gonna keep filling it in until about halfway. Okay, just right now, that's looking pretty good to me. I always brush back through with a spoolie no matter what product I'm using. So it is kind of inconvenient that there's not a spoolie attached to this, but it's okay, Okay, so there's the first half of the brow. Now we do the end of the brow with the deeper shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and click it down. There we go. And then twist the pencil. Okay, and I'm gonna start to just kind of define the end of the brow. And then I'm taking the spoolie again and just kind of brushing through that. It's kind of a funny pen to get used to just because the whole pen itself is a lot thicker than all my other brow products. So I'm just kind of trying to get used to using something like this, but it is working. I feel like that looks really nice actually. Wow, okay, I'm just gonna keep brushing through. And somehow I was able to get a pretty good pointed tail of the brow. Please excuse all the stray hairs. I really need to like groom my brows a little more. Probably should have done that before filming a brow video, but hopefully you forgive me. Okay, now define and clean edges. I'm assuming that you would do that with the definer part, so I'm just gonna click that down. And this seems to be just like a concealer shade. I'm wondering if that's what it means by light. Maybe that means that the highlight and contour portions are going to be for light skin tones. I'm assuming maybe. I'm gonna kind of scoot in. So judging by the picture, it just is defining kind of under the brow and around the tail of the brow. So we're going to do that. And I'm just kind of using like the pen directly on the skin. Like I'm not using it to create a sharp line as much as I'm trying to just use it as a concealer. Okay. All right, so now that we have the edges, I do have a little brush, and I'm gonna use this brush to just kind of try to blend out that definer shade, which seems like it's blending out really, really nicely. This is a step that I sometimes will do if I'm gonna go for a really glam look. It definitely makes a difference on the brows. I just don't do it every day because I use concealer normally, and so that takes a while to like, you know, plop the concealer on the back of my hand, get a brush, yada yada yada. The fact that there's a definer shade in this pencil is really convenient actually. I mean, you still have to use a brush, but at least you don't have to like pull out a concealer. Okay, whoa. I'm not mad at this brow. Every time I use concealer, I will bring the concealer a little bit like past the front of the brow, and then I'll take the brush and just kind of like blend out the edges. I'll even sometimes take my finger and pat it down just because I don't want it to be obvious, and then I always take my spoolie and go through again just so that there's no harsh edges, but it is precise and clean. My brows look so full. I really like this. I'm gonna take the deeper shade really quick. Pop it into this sparse area here. The last step is to use the highlighter shade just beneath the arches. So I'm gonna click that down, and let's see how this looks right underneath the arch. And I'm gonna take that same brush and blend that down. That's pretty. It's a matte shade, so it just seems like the same formula as the definer, but a little bit lighter. I'm just adding a couple more hair-like strokes to the center of the brow. Wow. Well, here's the before, and here's the after. I mean, I really like this. I feel like it will take me some getting used to just because I'm used to using certain kind of brow products, but for my first time using this and to get this good of a brow, it can only get better from here, right? So I'm really, really impressed. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this brow, and then we can kind of discuss this product. But hey, no brow, brow. No brow, brow. Okay. I'll see you guys in a second. All right, so I'm back with my other brow on, and I decided to, off camera, time how long it would take me to do one brow. Just because I wanted to kind of see how fast I could do it without like talking to you guys on camera. And it took me a solid 5.5 minutes to do one brow, which means it would take me a solid 11 minutes or so to do my brows with this product. Now, I don't know if that's like a good number or a bad number because, to be honest, I've never timed myself doing my brows normally. However, keep in mind that I did do a lighter shade, a darker shade, a contour, and a highlight. That entire process took that long, which I'm assuming would probably be even a little bit longer had I used all separate products to do that. Let's kind of chat about this pen. So I really feel like the brows look nice. They're definitely a little bit more full and filled in than what I normally do. Right now I'm into a really kind of softer, feathery kind of look, which means that I don't really fill in the entire brow like I used to. It's definitely a little bit more full. But that being said, I really do still like it, and I feel like I was still able to get the feathered effect in this area here. For some reason it was easier on this brow that I did first than it was on this brow. You can kind of see it's a little more like splotchy over here. I don't know if it's because I'm right-handed and it was easier to go kind of flat, and over here I'm having a harder time doing that. That's probably why. But that's just kind of one thing I'm noticing. Other than that though, it's a pretty easy pen to use. It did take me a minute to get used to it, and when I was doing the other brow, I was switching back and forth a lot more than I did with this brow. I don't know. This brow was easier for sure. So I also want to set the brows really quickly. Let's use a Benefit brow gel. I'm going to take the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter just to see how this looks with the brow product underneath. I always use a brow setter, so I really want to see how it looks because this might separate the brow hairs a little bit on top, giving us back a little bit of the feathery look that I usually want. So let's see how it works. Okay, so I feel like that definitely added more texture, which I like. Let's do it on this brow. Alright, so that's how I look with brow gel. Definitely, again, added back some texture. And that's the finished brow look. I want you guys to be honest in the comments. Let me know what you think of these brows. Do you like them on me? Do you like what you've seen in other videos better, like my other brow routine? Let me know if you like how this brow style looks. And let's kind of talk about what my final thoughts are on this brow pencil. I have some pros and cons. Should we do the pros first or the cons first? Let's do the cons first so we can end on a good note. One thing is it definitely will take some getting used to. The point of the pen is not as thin as I would prefer it to be, just because it results in a more like thick filled in brow by default, and it's kind of hard to avoid that in my opinion. So that's one thing that I'm kind of like about. But another con for me is that the highlighter shade is very similar to the definer shade. I was almost expecting it to be more like this. This is the Benefit Highbrow Glow Pencil, and I was expecting it to be either like the glow pencil or like the regular highbrow pencil, which is just like a nice, well, this one has a little bit of a glow to it. The highbrow pencil is a little bit more of a pinky shade, which I feel like really lifts the brow. The highlighter shade in this, to me, looked a little bit more yellow than that. It wasn't a bad thing, but it just wasn't what I expected, I guess. Just because I'm used to using Benefit's like brow highlighting products. Another thing is that you can't refill these pens. So, you know, you buy the $34 product and say you use both of the actual brow filling products up. You can't refill those. So you'd have to buy an entire new pen altogether, which could be a little bit of a disappointment. I don't know though, maybe they're gonna run out at similar times. I'll have to use it and kind of see when it all runs out. I don't know how to really calculate that, but that could be a con as well, because if you're using separate products, you only have to buy one at a time. However, each separate individual product, if you're using all 4 steps like this, it would definitely probably cost more than $34. So those are the things I have to say about it that maybe I'm not that intrigued by or impressed by. Let's talk about the positives though. I feel like it's such a convenient pen. It was really self-explanatory, really easy to use, so I feel like they did a great job on that. I feel like the shade was really great for me. I feel like it matched really nicely. Even the definer shade and the highlighter shade blended into my skin tone really, really well, which says a lot because I have pretty fair skin, and so I was a little bit nervous that it might be too dark or look too yellow on me, but I didn't have that problem. And I feel like it created a really nice shaped and contoured brow for me. I don't know. I don't mind how this looks. I just don't know though if I'm gonna be reaching for it like above my other products. So that's something that we still have to discover and play around with. But that's just like my personal preference. And if I'm just talking about this product alone, it didn't disappoint me, if I'm honest. It took me a minute to get used to. The right brow looks better than the left brow, so it's gonna take me a minute to kind of figure that out. Overall, I feel like it's a cool product and kind of something that would be easy to travel with, you know? This would be so much easier to throw in your makeup bag when you're going somewhere than my normal 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 to 5 products, you know? So that's something to think about. So yeah, what do you guys think of my brows? Leave a comment down below and let me know. And let me know if you've tried this before and what you think, because I'm always curious to know your opinion on products as well. So comment that down below. Thanks for watching, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of different than what I normally do. I do a lot of just like tutorials on my channel, which I personally love, but for some reason this product really intrigued me. So I hope you enjoyed seeing how it worked on me, and overall I was impressed. So thanks so much for watching. Thanks for coming back to my channel always. You guys are incredible. And thank you especially for so much love on my Jaclyn Hill Vault Collection video I posted. You guys have been amazing on that and I really appreciate it. I did put a lot of time and energy into that, and so it's so rewarding to see that you guys are enjoying it, because ultimately that's why I make my videos. So thank you for the great response on that video and every video that I put out. I feel like you guys are always so sweet to me and I really, really appreciate it. So thanks for everything you do. If you haven't subscribed or joined the family, please do so by hitting the subscribe button. And if you want to be a part of the notification squad, squad. That just means you'll be notified every single time I post. Go ahead and click on the bell after you subscribe and you'll be notified on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays when I upload my videos. Also, I have a back to school giveaway going on. I will link that down below. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should, because something really fun is happening this week. And so I usually update you guys on my Instagram stories whenever I'm traveling and out and about, and I'm going to be traveling this week. So if you want to see where I'm going and what I'm up to, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. And yeah, that's everything, you guys. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Love you. Bye!